The Super Mario Galaxy movie, the sequel to the Super Mario Bros. Movie, is here. I saw it, and in the words of our short Italian plumber who's never actually fixed a pipe,
Let's go!
team is back to go on a galactic adventure where they must face the diabolical menace Bowser Jr. and they cross paths with the protector of the cosmos, Rosalina. I feel like I've said this before, but the hate that this movie has been getting is usually from people who don't game. People who barely or never played a Mario game so they don't understand the lore, or let's even go a step further, people who have barely or never played a Nintendo game. Was the Super Mario Galaxy movie great? I wouldn't say so, and that's mainly due to the writing, which we'll get into. But the animation was amazing, the comedy relief was there, and the movie itself was fun and enjoyable, especially with the influx of Easter eggs throughout the film. I love that Bowser Jr. was the antagonist in this film. He is a more radical and extreme version of his father in the games, and they carry that diabolical menace energy in the film as well. I thought they were going to introduce the Koopalings in this, but I guess they're going to do that in the third one, which would actually make sense given how the movie ended. Because I grew up playing Nintendo games, I really appreciated nods to games like Super Mario Galaxy, obviously, Mario Kart Double Dash, Super Mario Odyssey, which wasn't my favorite Mario game in the franchise, but whatever, Pikmin, and of course Star Fox Adventures, which is what I want to talk about next. Maybe there was something contractually binding with this, but I hated, absolutely hated, the fact that they revealed that Fox McCloud, Star Fox, was going to be in this movie with a freaking poster a week before this movie was meant to be dropped. They missed the perfect opportunity to give us a Captain America in Avengers Infinity War moment, and instead they revealed Fox McCloud in the most underwhelming way in the movie itself. That said, the amount of character Easter eggs in that scene and location has set things up for a Super Smash Bros. Movie. I don't even care if Miyamoto says that we're not going to be getting a Super Smash Bros. Movie and they're focusing on solo franchises. We're getting one. It may not happen anytime soon, but we're getting one. But I digress. I didn't like the Star Fox reveal, but I did enjoy the whole Star Fox Adventures moment. From the mentioning of certain characters to the music to the intro gameplay, my biggest issue with this film is the writing. Sure, it's a kid's film, whatever. But when you look at the amount of Easter eggs that were put into this film, over 80% of those Easter eggs were based off of games from my generation. The first Mario Bros. Movie felt grounded, and with the sequel having the plot centered around the cosmos and galaxy, I felt their heads were in the clouds with a lot of ideas, but the execution just wasn't necessarily there. Personally, I think that if Nintendo is planning more cinematic solo franchises, they have to introduce other production studios. Illumination is more about giving kids movies as opposed to giving family movies. I mean, look at their lineup. You can take a pause here if you want to. Like, I'm sorry, but if they do plan on branching off into Star Fox or even Samus or even Kirby, we need the Incredibles energy moving forward for these movies and not Paw Patrol energy. The sequel unfortunately exposed the downside of having a powerhouse like Nintendo that's known for really entertaining and more mature writing, plots, as well as character arcs, relying on a studio like Illumination that has predominantly made children's movies that have an average runtime of 93 minutes to tackle their content. 93 minutes. With everything that was going on within this film, the Super Mario Galaxy movie needed to eclipse 2 hours or be pushing 2.5 hours. Overall, I did enjoy this movie. Again, I was disappointed with the writing and the execution of plot details. It wasn't horrible like some critics were stating, but comparing it to the games that they were referencing as well as the first Mario movie, Galaxy is weaker. But if you saw it, what did you think of it? Let's get the conversations rolling, and yeah, that's about it.